move. His name is Jesus. He's the rose of Sharon. He's the lily in the valley. They beat my Jesus all night long. They whipped him until flesh was hanging off his body. They whipped him until Isaiah said he was wounded for my transgression. He was bruised for my iniquities, and the chastisement of my peace was upon him, and with his stripes, Lord, I feel like preaching. I am here. Can I tell you what they did to my Jesus? They marched him up the Via Dolorosa. They took him to a hill called Calvary. They put nails in his hands. They riveted his feet. They put nails in his feet. They hung him high. They stretched him wide. He bowed his head like the lily in the valley. And he died until the sun refused to shine. He died until the earth rocked and rimmed like a drunken man. He sure died until the bell of the temple was rent in twain. But can I tell you that he didn't stay there? They took my Savior and they put him in the tomb. But he was restless. He couldn't stay there. He heard hell calling his name, and he went down there. And when he went to hell, the choir heard him while he was on his way. And as he was walking down there, they opened the hymn book and they said, lift up your head, all ye gates, and be lifted, ye everlasting door, for the King of glory shall come in. Who is the King of glory? The Lord, strong and mighty. Y'all don't want me to preach in here. The Lord, mighty in battle. Lift up your hand, all ye gates, and be lifted, ye everlasting doors, for the King of glory shall come in. He preached a revival. He stole the keys of death. He went back to hell. He went back to earth. When he got to earth, he said, I can't stay here no longer. I hear Sunday morning calling my name. When Sunday came, he stepped out the grave and said, oh, death, where is your sting? Oh, grave, where is your home? Yeah. And he got out of there. And because he did it, you can do it too. Look at your neighbor and do me a favor. Grab your neighbor. Grab your neighbor. Grab your neighbor by the hand and say, neighbor, somebody else, get them by the hand and tell them, come forth.